So my view on Elliot Rodger is that he's a hypocritical idiot, a narcissistic psychopath, who on the surface you might want to find reasons to pity him, and maybe we can get into arguments about cause and effect and whether or not he was a victim of poor parenting. But I think it's something very paradoxical about a lot of these angry nerds who basically, in their sexual frustration, kind of start growing a bitter hatred towards the world. I've done a few videos on this in the past, actually. In fact, one of my videos, you can click right here to watch it, almost essentially predicted Elliot Rodger and everything he did, and this general sentiment that some people have. It's funny, I'll explain it very, very briefly here, but with Elliot Rodgers, he essentially was angry at women because he felt that they were superficially attracted to brutish men for the wrong reasons.
You girls have never been attracted to me. I don't know why you girls aren't attracted to me, but I will punish you all for it. And yet you throw yourselves at all these obnoxious men.
And yet when you think about it, he only wanted the superficial women. I mean, I bet Elliot Rodger could have gone and talked to a slightly overweight girl with not the prettiest hair or the prettiest face, gone up to her, talked to her, and she probably would have liked him. They probably would have gone along. He probably would have lost his little virginity, and he probably wouldn't have killed anybody. Why did he feel the need to only go after these superficial women with the superficial good looks, the hot bodies or whatever, the hot blondes as he constantly referred to? Why judge them for being superficial and the men they went after when he was a superficial one himself, going only after the women with these superficial beauty standards? It's a contradiction. It's like, what are you angry at them for? If you're gonna play the competitive game of I want to get the most elite level men and women, like women who play the game, the competitive game, to get the most elite alpha male confident douchebags. Women play that game, that competitive dating game, whatever you want to call it, by going after only the alpha confident males. And men play that game by only going after the supermodel, physically attractive women. So it's funny to on one level, he only wants the superficial supermodel girls, but he's angry at the superficial model girls for only going after the alpha male confident douchebags. Elliot, you could have dated the 50-pound overweight girl in the back of your fucking college class, and you would have lost your virginity, and you probably would have fallen in love, and everything would have been happily ever after. So that always struck me as a little bit weird about this Elliot Rodgers dude, and that to me kind of indicates something. It tells me that his motivation was not really sex. I think if your motivation was really sex, you would see that. You'd be like, well, yeah, if I'm gonna go after supermodel hot bitches, maybe I gotta do something to be attractive on that level. He didn't want to put in the hard work. See, the easy way out of putting in hard work to attract a woman, the easy way out is to buy fucking expensive sunglasses.
I put a lot of effort into dressing nice. These sunglasses here were $300. Giorgio Armani. So I'll put them on. See?
To buy a shiny car, to get all these fancy dress clothings. That's the easy way out. Because all you gotta do is go work at a job somewhere, accumulate a bunch of green pieces of paper, and then go fucking buy the products, wear it, and presto, women are gonna fuck me. No, they're not. So that's the easy way out. In many ways, Elliot Rodgers was kind of a spoiled person. Spoiled by weakness, spoiled by not wanting to put in the real hard effort where it truly counts, with what really attracts women, which is not surface level bullshit, but internal qualities, like not caring what she thinks about you, like walking your path in life and not sacrificing that for anybody, like being truly expressive with who you really are, instead of through shyness and social insecurity being inhibited and kind of stifling who you really are. And a lot of men do this. They don't want to do the hard internal soul-searching work that's required to attract women. They just want to get the nice car, they just want to get the nice sunglasses, and all the bitches and all the hoes are going to like me, right? No. And that's actually kind of a paradox because in the videos, Elliot Rodgers, he bashes these superficial, these hot girls for only going after these brutes. He calls them these brutish men, these alpha male, these inarticulate men that aren't like me, the supreme gentleman, as he calls himself. But it's a bit ironic, because why you shouldn't judge them when you're playing the exact same game, and then to get angry about it. I mean, hey, maybe those women aren't that superficial, are they? Because if they don't like you, I mean, how could you say they're superficial when you want them to like you for superficial reasons? He wanted the women to like him for his fucking sunglasses, for his fucking car, for his fucking genetic, ancestry of royal bloodline. I mean, what could be more materialistic and superficial than that? And yet he's whining that women only go for men because they're brutes. Well, maybe better for women to like brutes than to like, men on the basis of $300 overpriced glasses, a shiny car, and fucking dress shirts. Honestly, in my opinion, I think I'd rather women like men for, fundamental internal qualities like, self-contentment, self-love, self-esteem, things like that, rather than on this surface level material bullshit, which is the essence of creating division in the world. Nothing creates division in the world than people who are materially obsessed with things, because when you're materially obsessed with things, you inevitably and naturally, inherently feel compelled to I have to acquire things. And of course, the effort to acquire objects, to accumulate them for yourself, to feel like you're better than others, is a fucking slippery slope to warfare, to fighting, to violence. It's such a slippery slope, and in many ways, that's kind of what Elliot Rodger ultimately acted out. So it's a strange kind of thing to understand. Stefan Molyneux did a really good breakdown of the potential psychological reasons going back to his childhood that might explain why Elliot did what he did. But honestly, what I find most interesting about this case is simply the strange kind of contradiction. Criticizing women for being superficial in the men they choose, yet you want the women to choose you for the most superficial reasons of having sunglasses, dress shirts, and a shiny car. So in my opinion, that kind of indicates that there's something off with this guy. That his apparent stated intentions of, I want a really hot girlfriend, you don't really want a really hot girlfriend. Something is off in what you claim. Something subconsciously is driving your intentions. And the guy was clearly fucked up. We ended up going on a fucking murderous rampage. And some people think he did it. Some people think this is all a staged conspiracy. Well, I really don't have anything to say to you people. I mean, I'm always open-minded, but I mean, some people, there's people out there who think everything is a conspiracy now. Oh my God, he's the son of a movie star. Clearly, that must be proof that the Hollywood Illuminati staged it. Or, oh my God, look, one of the victims' fathers is speaking out and saying the guns are to blame in the NRA. Well, that's one of the normal stages of dealing with loss of a loved one. One of the first things you do is you want to blame. You want to put the blame onto anyone but yourself and your local environment to justify the way you feel. A father of a dead child blaming the NRA is not a conspiracy. It's exactly what human psychology would have people do. Whatever, that's a side fucking topic. What do you guys think? Are women superficial bitches for going after the alpha male douchebag confident guys? Or is that just fucking angry, sexually frustrated virgin nerds like Elliot Rodger, just jealous and bitching and complaining because they're not the one getting laid, and they don't want to go through the seriously hard work, not the easy way out, but the serious hard work of working on who you are as a person? That's where the real fucking work happens. Shattering your fucking ego, which is something Elliot certainly didn't fucking do. He just wanted to wear the fucking glasses, right? He just wanted the dress shirt, right? He just wanted the shiny car, and then the women would just flock to me, right? Not that easy, buddy. Not that easy.
For Neo, greatness began with a choice: the red pill or the blue pill. Now you can make that choice too, because now I'm introducing the red pill. The red pill contains the singular, powerful ingredient, L-theanine. If you choose to take the red pill, then click the screen right here
to learn more.